should be new to championship that song. We smash that notification bell. See that, Josh? Oh shoot, I forgot to get my oh damn. Alright, Mark. Shouts out to you, Mark. This is your shouts on this video. Alright, bro, let's get into the crazy story of King Von. Hit this. Now, y'all know about King Von. One of the deadliest. Actually, let me not say that. One of the better artists that came out of Chicago that passed away. You know me? The bad. Mean something that could be super prevented. But you know, he saw someone he disliked. He wanted to punch him in the face, I guess. When he saw the guy he didn't like, I guess he didn't think about his surroundings or what was going on, and the dude Brody shot him, and that's how life goes. Now, when I saw Hit List, you know, niggas be rapping about what they do in their tracks, and you know how Chicago gets. That's a drill town, you know. I think from Chicago, you have to have a body. I think you should, right? Like nowadays, 2021. 2021, if you about 30 years old, you have to have a body on your belt. If you don't, in 2021, you just wasn't that guy. You just weren't outside. You feel me? It just seems that way. It seems like all these niggas got bodies from the age of 12, bro. Like, isn't Tuka 15? Like that shit's it's crazy, bro. When these niggas start pulling triggers on each other, but the way these YouTube investigators are going, I heard you can learn a lot from these YouTube investigators. So let's go on the journey. All right, it's called like, but yeah, and see what these guys dug up on Von.
King Von was one of the most feared BDs coming out of the south side of Chicago, with having been speculated to have been involved in over 7 murders. This King Von story is truly a crazy story and will have you wondering, how did a serial killer make it out of the streets of Chicago to make it to be one of the biggest drill rappers of all time? This is Top Trend TV, and this is the real crazy story of King Von.
Hey man.
Oh yeah.
What do you call it? The guy who was in the hotels slaying shorties or raping them and doing a whole bunch of stuff. They all serial killers in some kind of way. You feel me? 7 bodies. I think after 2 you a serial, aren't you? Or after 3? Definitely after 3 you gotta be. They ain't waiting until 4. If they wait until 4, that's too late. You already on 5. You ain't serial at that point.
Yeah.
You just a murderer.
Yeah.
Davon Daquan Bennett, aka King Von, was born on August 9th, 19.
Oh yeah, and then the Fed just say Von shot that shorty that was going around shooting this? That's crazy.
1994. Violence stemmed early in his life.
Wait, what?
August 9th. Davon Daquan Bennett, aka King Von, was born on August 9th, 1994. Violence stemmed early in his life, with his father being a BD, plus he was known to be a killer and was known to be one of the richest BDs on the south side of Chicago. And the level that King Von's father was at created a lot of haters for him, and King Von would only have a short time spent with him, because when he was only
everyone could do with a little support, and so could your immunity. As part of your everyday healthy routine, Emergency gives you a blend of essential nutrients, vitamin C, B vitamins, and electrolytes, so you can support.
We don't care for all
that. Old, his father was shot by a sniper after a drug deal gone wrong on July 31st, 2005.
Wait. How did a man pull up a sniper? That's militant. Or I guess, man's rifle, deer hunter. I guess in America you get any gun. Never mind.
With no father came no guidance, and King Von found his path in the streets, joining the BDs at only the age of 13. King Von originally comes from the Killer Ward 078 YKN set, but later moved to Parkway Garden, which they named O Block. after a guy of the name O.D. Perry got shot and killed on August 10th, 2011. And this was one of the first well-respected members from O Block to lose their life to gun violence. August 10th, 2011, 11:30 p.m., Wednesday near Parkway Gardens Homes at 64th Street and King Drive. A man of the name of O.D. Perry was shot in the neck, police said, and he was pronounced dead at Stroger's Hospital of Cook County. The Parkway Gardens development is a privately owned low-income housing development located along King Drive between 63rd and 66th Street, which O Block is only a block away from all of their enemies. After seeing people like Laverick Marshall and O.D. Perry die, which both of these guys were well-respected BD members, King Von seriously turned into a straight demon, and after that, it was no stopping him. December 5th, 2011, on a cold Chicago day around 3:45 p.m., Dale Fisher, a 16-year-old boy, had just left a recreational center when he was gunned down in the Chicago's West Woodlawn neighborhood. Family and friends says he had stayed out of gangs. Police never confirmed the motive of the drive-by shooting that claimed Fisher's life. Fisher's stepfather says he was supposed to be safe on 63rd Street. It didn't make sense for them to kill him there. Even though Dale Fisher was supposed to be safe on 63rd Street, King Von supposedly made it unsafe for Dale Fisher that day and ended up taking his life.
Yo, the man said King Von made it unsafe. No shit! He made it unsafe. Like, oh, what? Like, that's not a... How you say that, bro? The man lost his life. RP, man. I 6 years off his life, and man is this casually like, yo, King Von made it unsafe for that. Bro, a nigga died. I guess all these versions sound like that, eh? Holy.
T-Roy started terrorizing the other side and would go on multiple hits together. T-Roy was like a brother to King Von. King Von allegedly even assisted on a hit of Marilyn Monroe, which allegedly T-Roy committed. The two duo was unstoppable. And we'll get to T-Roy a little bit
saying that this is the dark-skinned Stephen Clay. Holy.
But in the years to come, King Von would then witness something that would really change him for good. Because on August 8th, 2012, he would witness his close friend be killed by gunfire. Tony Dunn, aka White White, was only 19 at the age of his death. Him and King Von were close friends, and King Von was right there the night of his murder and witnessed the whole thing. He was even lucky not to be shot. August 8th, 2012, on a cool Chicago night at about 11:30 p.m. on
all these Chicago nights are cold, eh?
East 63rd Street and South Martin Luther King Drive. Police witnessed a guy of the name of Darren Williams, aka 50 Shots, walk up on White White, then shooting him in the back. King Von then ran off. Darren Williams, aka 50 Shots, 22 years of age, had a shootout with police until he was shot in the leg and surrendered. Tony Dunn, aka White White, died at only the age of 19. This event changed.
Wait, did you say Von ran away from his dogs?
White White.
Wait, Von didn't have to burn and shoot back? Come on, that has to be a mistake.
2012, on a cool Chicago night at about 11:30 p.m. on East 63rd Street and South Martin Luther King Drive, police witnessed a guy of the name of Darren Williams, aka 50 Shots, walk up on White White, then shooting him in the back. King Von then ran off. Darren Williams, aka 50 Shots, 22 years of age, had a shootout with police until he was shot in the leg and surrendered. Tony Dunn, aka White White, died at only the age of 19. This event
like that,
changed King Von for good, and he wanted cold revenge for these murders.
He was doing drillings. They were getting their get back.
So on October 4th,
is that a part of a song?
murders. So on October 14th, 2012, King Von would allegedly catch Modell McCambry and his cousin while they was on their way to see a girl at about 9:30 p.m. on the 6300 block of South Rose Avenue. Modell and his 18-year-old cousin were on their way to meet a girl when allegedly King Von walked up and opened fire, killing Modell and badly injuring his cousin. Modell was only 17 at the age of his death. And less than a month later, King Von would add another person onto his murder list.
But hold on, you know what's always giving me? You know how the 22-year-olds going around killing? How come them niggas ain't going to kill the older niggas? Didn't the old niggas want to do all the drilling? Like all these young niggas. I'm not saying that young nigga wasn't drilling. He probably just joined the gang. They had to be family related in some kind of way. Like thing I don't get. Like all these niggas that die young. I guess like they're gang related too, but. Because they just live on the block. Like, say my mom moved there. Like, that's not my fault. Like, I can't tell my mom to move. Like, it just seems like I want to like I thought there'd be a lot more like cousins related. Like this related to another guy because this guy, you know what I mean, just seems pretty like, oh, he's in that gang, so he's getting killed. That's kind of, I don't know.
So on October 29th, 2012, King Von would allegedly catch Derek Johnson, aka P5, coming out of his house at 9:13 a.m. on the 6200 block of South Eberhard Avenue. Derek Johnson was pronounced dead at 9:54 a.m. at Stroger Junior Hospital of Cook County, according to the Cook County medical examiners. And around this time, Lil Durk and Chief Keef would begin to gain fans from all over the world. And with them dissing their ops and their songs, just made the tension even higher. But on November 25th, 2012, King Von would land himself in juvenile for a loaded handgun when the judge had already let him off with boot camp a little bit before that for armed robbery. But when King Von got out of juvie, he left off just when he finished, because his next victim was a girl, and this girl was an assassin, and this girl's name was Jakira Barnes, aka.
He walked on it, anybody, you know, or no, god damn it.
KI, and this girl was responsible for.
Wow, I heard she was a driller too. Don't get it twisted. I heard she was putting in work. Like she was really with the dicks.
For a lot of old block murders. Yeah. She was either the shooter or the assist. She was even suspected to be the murderer of O.D. Perry, because after she killed him with a couple other members, she took his gun off his hip and flexed with it on social media. April 13th, 2014, at a
Bruh, you telling me this story is the reason why there's something called a O block? Jeez.
Around 3:30 p.m., 17-year-old Jakira Barnes was fatally shot Friday around 3:30 p.m. in the 6400 block of South Eberhard Avenue in the city's Woodlawn neighborhood. Authorities said she suffered from multiple gunshot wounds to the upper body and was taken to the Northwestern Memorial Hospital, according to the Chicago police. Jakira Barnes was pronounced dead at about 5:43 p.m. King Von and Jakira always used to communicate on Twitter too. He would used to flirt with her. I don't know if it was a cover-up though, because he would tweet about marrying her and linking up with her. But it was no secret that
King Von seemed like he liked them kind of murderer girls. I know she was an op and everything, but like if he could flip her, he would have took it. It just seemed a little. I was watching something else that they were saying something about this, or I think probably Ack was talking about it. I think probably was Ack talking about it, but. Just knowing, just my personal take on Von, just knowing how he moves, or hearing how he's moving, he probably would have liked this shorty. Come on, let's say. Tell him about wifey though, stupid ass. Oh, it's her. You know, that's Chicago.
Up though, because he would tweet about marrying her and linking up with her. But it was no secret that these two were enemies. They even got in a fight on a train one time. This next murder though would almost leave King Von in jail one time.
She got killed hours after posting her location on Twitter. Ooh, I guess that's a location.
This next murder though would almost leave King Von in jail for the rest of his life. Authorities say King Von and Michael Wade attended a birthday party, but left when they saw someone from a rival gang. They allegedly returned an hour later and fired on the crowd. Malcolm Stuckey and two friends were on the porch. Prosecutors said the two gunmen opened fire, striking a 24-year-old man in the foot and a 23-year-old man in the head and body as they tried to get away. Malcolm Stuckey was hit by multiple bullets, including one that struck him below the right ear, and was declared dead on the scene. Michael Wade admitted that he went to the party to act as muscle for King Von. King Von did 3.5 years for this incident and was released due to a lack of evidence. And around this time, King Von would lose one of his closest friends to gun violence.
Did he just snitch on him? Wait. What?
Admitted that he went to the party to act as muscle for King Von. King Von did 3.5 years for this incident and was released due to a lack of evidence. And around this time, King Von would lose one of his closest friends to gun violence, which was James Johnson, aka T-Roy. Just before noon, someone walked up on James Johnson when he went into a store on the 200 block of East 71st Street and shot him in the chest, according to the Chicago police. T-Roy was King Von's closest friend, and after T-Roy died, he began to take music more serious.
Wham, I called my mama back, and she crying and said, "Mama, what the f*** what you crying for? You good?" You know what I'm saying? Ooh, they shot T-Roy. T-Roy got, what? Ooh, what? Look at the phone. You know how that shit go. You in jail, you can tell. Hold on, what? Now we calling. Remember what's going on? He got hit once, some shit. Oh, damn. What the f going on out there? T-Roy got shot. Look, this is the thing. Y'all don't know T-Roy. Y'all gotta leave our history of T-Roy. Y'all don't know. T-Roy got to go further. That's T-Roy. That's T-Roy. Oh, you know what I'm saying? Y'all don't know T-Roy like I know T-Roy. You know what I'm saying? So when I hear he gets shot on, the fuck he don't want to talk me like don't be lacking. Don't be, you know? He was on me. He used to be on each other. You know what I'm saying? Cause me and him, we back to back. That's my boy. You know what I'm saying? Both got shot. I said, hold on. I said the streets. Hold on. Who got shot? Who? Nah, he a gangster. He got shot before. He a gangster. I said, folks ain't make it on phone him out. I play it out, you know me. You know, you gotta play it out. You in jail.
King Von was also suspected to be in the murder of Tyreek Levette in Atlanta, who was shot after a fight broke out in Hidden Village Apartments around 10:30 p.m. Tyreek Levette, 27 years of age, was found dead in a parking lot. Another victim was taken to the nearby hospital in critical condition. Remember, all of these murders are speculative and aren't always true. This is just what many people have came up with after many clues. King Von, though, was killed in Atlanta on November 6, 2020, which I have a story on my page about. But King Von has 2 children, and hopefully his name live on forever, because his story is truly crazy, and my prayers.
Lil Tim, man, I heard Lil Tim all made a track and everything. He became a rapper. God damn. Get your body become a rapper. I guess that's how it goes in the streets, man. I guess you already know what it is from the concepts. Or if you want to see stuff get shouted out, you already know. Go to my Insta. You see yourself a shout out. Until next time.
Got me like a rich bitch, limp dick, put it on your daughter and she still call a nut. Patty K, gotta know your bitch like Johnny K. ATL pull up in roller skates, or lights on like a library.